Hey guys, Suzette Burkhalter here. I'm so excited like always because we're doing Agent Spotlight again, and this month we are honoring Miss Jackie Milan. Honoring, highlighting, same thing. But I'm excited because today we're actually off-site. Normally I do these at the office, but we had a meeting today here at the gatherings by Beezer Homes. Super cute community, guys. If you haven't been out here, you definitely need to come and check it out. It's a 55 and up community, so it's in Lake Nona, so you should come. Anyway, so as always, I never tell them what we're going to talk about, but what we're going to talk about a little bit is I kind of want to know a little bit about your background because you're super involved as far as QL, and you're currently the head person in charge of the shoe drive. So I want to talk a little bit about that. Christina had mentioned that we should highlight you because of your background and because this kind of correlates, right? And so I just want to let you talk about that as much as you want to.
Okay, my name is Jackie Milan. For those of you who don't know, I am born and raised in Brooklyn, New York, and I've been in Florida for about 11 years now, and I've been a realtor for 6 and with KW for 5. My background, wow. So I could just go crazy with it.
Well, I just kind of want to talk a little bit
quick.
more as far as like why it's contributed to what you want to do now outside of your real estate business. You know, why you want to give back to the community so much. Because I see you on Facebook. I saw you got tagged on a post where someone was singing your praise for helping them a few years back. So I know that you're super involved in your community and obviously with QL at the office. So I just want that to kind of know why it is you do what you do. So everyone at the office knows.
Just so you guys can know the importance of QL. QL is a program that Gary Keller gave back, and basically we teach young adults life skills. I kind of stumbled upon QL because it's new, so every agent doesn't really know about it. Mm-hmm. But a dream of mine has always been to open like a youth center or to help young adults. I had a very rough childhood. My parents were drug addictive, and I basically was in the street since the age of 12. Wow. I went through, at 15, I was in a big domestic violence relationship, and I was shot 6 times.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, that's what I thought Christina was talking about.
Baby, that's wow.
So, and you know, I overcame that, but at 19, I became a mom, and then I wasn't educated. I didn't know, educated meaning I didn't know where to go in life. So I was just failing, but I wasn't giving up. Yeah. And at 19, I had my daughter, and it was just rough. Like, I didn't have those resources. Mm-hmm. And even in a big city like New York, you don't know what you don't know.
Right.
So my goal was always to educate like others that there are resources. While I never went to high school, I went to a gifted and talented junior high school. Mm-hmm. So I didn't go to high school because I was dumb. I didn't go to high school because, you know, I had to survive.
Right.
But I did at 17, got my GED, and I was always ahead educationally. So the young adults that I'm meeting through QL, it's just that, you know, I didn't know there was more than $13 an hour. To me, anything above $12 I was on. Yeah. At 23, I was hired by the post office, and in New York City, that was like if you hit the lotto, like if you got a government or a city job, you hit the lotto, and it really wasn't. It wasn't my passion. Yeah. But I hit the lotto, so I settled. So my journey with QL is to let those kids know that there is more. Yeah. You don't have to settle. Mm-hmm. Gary Keller said this week, some people think that you just have to be the average girl with the average husband, with the average dog, with the average life, with the average kids. And they don't live that big why because either A, you don't know about it, or B, like you're afraid almost to think that you can or that you deserve. Yeah. So I just want to let these kids know in QL that you can live a big life. There's nothing wrong with that. And there's resources with the technology today. It's so different. Yeah. Back in the days, we went to the library, and the lady librarian was 90 years old. Yeah. And if I told her, hey, do you have a self-help book? Like, she couldn't direct me. Right. These days, these kids got a tool in their hands that with just a little bit of guidance, they can take over the world.
That's amazing. I think that's super awesome. And it was a really good description of what QL is because a lot of people don't know. So let's talk a little bit about and I think it's awesome that you do it because I want to learn from someone who's been through it, right? That's an example that everyone can be better, can persevere, right? So I think that it's super awesome that you have put yourself in this position to help others because again, you've been through it, right? And look at you now. So I think that's amazing. But let's talk a little bit about the shoe drive because I don't think that everybody at the office knows, and I think it's really important. And also, I mean, this is going to go on your Facebook page too. So your community, my community, as many people that can know about, any kind of community service, I think is good.
So I think that the shoe drive helps a lot of people at once. One thing is that it's a great way to connect with your customers, right? What better way to say, hey, let me help you clean out your closet. Do you have any old shoes? We're back to school right now where parents are cleaning out their kids' shoes.
That's true.
The shoe drive, if basically the shoes we collect, we donate them. And that company or organization donates them to 25 countries.
Okay.
Right? So you're helping your customer and we're helping others in 25 countries. In turn, they're going to give us back 40 cents a pound. So if we hit our goal of 7,500 shoes, it averages about $3,000.
And that'll go to QL.
And that goes to QL. Well, it goes to KWKC, which is QL. That's the actual organization, Keller Williams Kids Can. And I want to do it ongoing in the office. Like, boom, we got 7,500 pairs, get 3,075. Because now with that $3,000, it's about $25 just to sponsor the materials for each student. We're volunteers. We don't get paid for this. It's fully volunteer that we do. But we have to feed them. We need, to hold a place, snacks. When you're pumping 8 hours of information to young adults,
right.
You have to keep them going.
Yeah.
So the shoe drive is really important, and there's a box downstairs that they could just drop their shoes off and.
Awesome. So they have to be wearable shoes. They can't be broken or anything like that. If you have any shoes that you would love to donate, you can reach out to either one of us, or you can drop them off at our office there on Narcoossee. We would be more than happy to take them, right?
Shoes, cleats, heels, baby shoes, women's shoes, men's shoes, anything, because that's my biggest question. Especially like cleats and stuff. The only thing they don't take is skates.
Okay, good to know. And I'll put all this information in the post as well. But then also talk about when are you going to be hosting another QL?
So our next QL, I believe there was one this weekend, I believe. You can just go to QLLakeNona.org, QLLakeNona.org, and the current events are there. We are going to have one in August, but then we have Seth Campbell is a mega agent, and he's actually going to come in September and do one. So we're canceling the local one we have scheduled because he's going to do a huge one.
Cool. And then talk a little bit about what ages are appropriate for QL.
So QL has two individuals. They have the high school edition and they have the young adults edition. Young adults is supposed to be 18 to 24-ish. In mine, I've had 14-year-olds. So depending on their maturity level, we do speak about wealth building, we teach them to write mission statements or to think about a mission statement. We teach them about time blocking, about not what do they want to be, but who do they want to be in life. So it depends on maturity level, but the standard is 18 to 24-ish.
Awesome. Cool. Well, I think that it's amazing, again, like what you've been through and how you're going to help others to make sure that they know that they have the resources and that they can be better, because I think that it's easy for people to just repeat the cycle. And it's nice to have someone just come and say, hey, there's a different way. Mm-hmm. So thank you. We're so proud to have you in our market center, and we really, really appreciate you. And yeah, thank you for being so amazing.
Oh, thank you.
Bye, guys.
Bye.